Greetings, queens and kings. If you stopping by, welcome back to my channel. For those who are your first time, please click subscribe, like, and share. Now, this recap and review won't be long at all because, to be honest, the ending was the most exciting part of the entire finale. We basically know everything else from last episode, so let's get into it. Now, when we left off last week, our boy Preston was really still going through it with this weed that he smoked. And let me know, put in the comments. I'm so happy what they're doing with Preston's character because they having him evolve a little bit in this comedic character and how he was acting, while he was high and, playing that kind of like, dumb cowboy kind of role, like real gullible. They expanding his character a little bit more, and I love the compassion and love between him and Danny. But this was just hilarious with him putting on her clothes and she not knowing what to do with the situation because eventually she called Zach for help. Now, this was really annoying. Like, they spent about 5 minutes trying to convince Maurice not to, turn himself in. Calvin knew something was wrong with him and, trying to say, are you crazy? Getting him to talk to the lawyer and not doing this because bottom line, they don't want Q to win. Give it a chance that the lawyer do his job, but Maurice really doesn't want Sabrina to have to go down for this, and he knows it's his fault. So basically, Calvin's trying to call for reinforcement from Sabrina to let her know what he's doing, and the constant trying to persuade this man, was really getting on my nerves. Now, what happened was, Sabrina, a little desperate, she wanted to talk to Danny about what was going on, and Danny is basically like, hey, it is his fault. Let him do the time for you. Is that going to get you off? But right now, I'm dealing with my own issue because my man is having, spiraling out of control, basically. So, Zach comes in, and a side note, Zackety Zach was looking scrum-delicious with this blue suit on. Okay, can I get an amen on that? Ooh, go ahead, Zach. So he's like, what's going on? I don't know what kind of freaky stuff y'all into with him in your clothes or whatever, you in this red lingerie, but I don't want no parts of it. And then she said, no, look at him. And then he realized that, my man is still high and his high has not gone down. And he's like, really? Like, from we did this? But you never know. Back in the day, used to say no to drugs, right? With the fried egg. Remember that for those in my age category, us Gen X's? So I guess this is what drugs did to his brain because he's out of control. Then he comes with clothes that's backwards, talking about he's ready to go to work as if he's working at the airport with with Danny. So Zach is like, I don't know what to do with this. Like, man, you are losing it. He thought this was absolutely hysterical. He's trying to convince Preston, like, look, bruh, Danny, you probably going to have to make some coffee because this was just a funny scene. This is like one of the best scenes of the day because, Preston, never seen this side of Preston. So it's hilarious. So bottom line, Danny doesn't know what to do. She's struggling with this. If she's not going to make the coffee, take off my clothes, Preston. I gotta go to work. And I'm like, Danny, you just gonna leave him like this? You don't know what's gonna happen to him. You just gonna go to work and leave him? I don't think that's a smart idea. I don't know what's gonna happen, but this is what she says. So she's at the point now where, Zach is out of there and he can't help her. So then he gets a little slick in the mouth and he called her out of her name. She like, excuse me. And he was already had Zach cracking up when he was like, I like it strong and dark with the wink wink. So good luck, Preston. I hope you come down soon. Now, here we go with Sabrina trying to persuade Q not to do it. And I'm like, well, let him do it. Because the going back and forth and begging this guy, be honest, it was annoying me. Now, Zach drops off the check to Pam for Karen and lets her know that, if she needs any more money to see him. I'm like, Zach, you did enough. She doesn't need any more money. Thank you. Goodbye. Now, here we go with Hayden and Gary. And Gary's at the situation he's trying to impress Hayden by saying, you need to apologize to me or what have you. And Andy's like, I don't want to talk about this, on the job. I got work to do. So I don't even know what was up with this scene, but it was just like a waste of time. And so Zach comes in, and of course he messes with Hayden. Hayden can't stand him, and Gary just don't understand the dynamic of what their issues are. So now you have this guy that works with Fatima, and you can blatantly see he's not feeling Zach, but she has him working on the case. Now, after this little shady introduction right here, and Zach already picked up on the vibes of him possibly liking Fatima. I don't even know why she got this guy working on the case, because it truly looks like a negative vibe. Will he really work on this case for them? Because he surely seems to be interested in Fatima. So this little scenario with this attorney was really bugging me. But she realized that, he's looking for full custody, which she really didn't know before. And I'm like, this is a lot of weight on you. Fatima and Zach, neither one of you are ready for this. Zach, you're not looking to be a full-time father with a woman you barely know and a child that has, serious issues at this time. This is a lot to tackle, and bottom line, this is going to be a lot on Fatima. You put her through enough, and now she has to deal with possibly Karen's baby, so this is a lot to ask. Now, Andy comes in. She's trying to get away from Gary. She don't want to talk to him. Andy, stop acting stupid. Just tell this man to leave your office. You're not interested in talking to him. Goodbye. Now, in the meantime, you have Maurice preparing to go to jail. I don't know, why they had to turn himself in. I don't know why they brought this scene up again. Just go ahead to the jail and do what you got to do. But of course, we got to deal with this banter of bickering back and forth and trying to persuade him not to go turn himself in. So he wants his little last drink before he goes. And bottom line is, they just got to go with him because it is what it is. Now, back at the office, Fatima, Zach, and Andy are meeting. And Zach is ignoring a phone call. Well, it's Karen. So Fatima, like, you ain't going to answer it? I will. So she picked up the phone. And, of course, Karen didn't like hearing her voice. She's pissed off. Now, she don't want his money because Zach not giving her the vibe that she was looking for. That whole scene at her apartment. So she don't want anything from him. If this is how you feel, you don't have to worry about me and this baby, blah, 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 going off. And she threatens Fatima. Fatima, like, bring it. Because, of course, Fatima about that life. But she really doesn't know Karen about that life, too. She crazy. Her mama, Andy knows, but Fatima doesn't. So this makes Andy very nervous because she knows her friends. Both of them carry a pistol, and both of them are violent in nature. So she's going off, and she threatens Fatima, you don't think I'll come down there? Well, watch me. And she leaves. And, Pam is basically like, those hormones are raging. Do something about her, Aaron. So Fatima's looking like, what's up with your friend? She ain't coming out here and do nothing because, of course, Fatima thinks she's, Wonder Woman. She's invincible. But, hey, you may have met your match in Karen, Fatima. So she's pissed off, of course. And when Karen talks to Andy, she tells her, look at her email. And Andy's scared she doesn't want to. Well, Fatima basically said, you don't know I have your password. So she checked out her email. And lo and behold, she sent her the results of the pregnancy test. Oh boy, please, after this mid-season finale and it comes back, let us find out. Finally, Karen, I hope you start showing. I hope this whole baby situation is settled once and for all because it's really getting on my nerves. Now, back at the police station, you have that Fed guy that's there. and Maurice shows up with Calvin and Sabrina. He lets him know he's here to turn himself in. They're trying to tell him no, wait, because the attorney supposedly is supposed to be coming down there. I hope this attorney is legit. Do y'all think he's legit? You think everything's on the up and up? You think he really can help them? Will help them? What do you think is going to go down eventually with this scenario? Put in the comments, please. And then here goes the powerful finale. Karen comes in ready, fired up, loaded, literally, guns are blazing, and she's like, where's she at? And Karen's talking to her down like, let me calm you down. No, don't worry about her. She was like, what are you talking about? Girlfriend pulled out the gun from the purse. Fatima was rolling up. Ba-bang! Girl shoots. Fatima body drops. And Andy cannot believe it. What do you think, y'all? Did Karen really shoot Fatima? What? Is Fatima walking around with a bulletproof vest? Or is this a dream sequence? Because from what I saw in the previews for the next season, they really don't seem that concerned about Karen about Fatima as if nothing happened. What do you think? I personally don't think that this really happened. Maybe she's in that car daydreaming. I don't know. Until next time, let's find out. Peace, fam. And remember, like, comment, and subscribe.